Hi, I'm Stephen Hand from Archery Supplies. Today we're going to look at the new Argon X limbs from Fivics. Now these are the latest limb from Fivics and they're more expensive than the Titan EX and Titan NX limb. So they're meant to have a faster carbon. So what we're going to do is we're going to compare the old Titan EX limb to these ones. So first off, we're going to compare the speed. So we're going to shoot the old ones through the chronograph. Now they're 2 pounds heavier than these ones. These are 44, that 46. 68 inches. Compare the speed and see how they feel to draw. You're going to be paying, well, American dollars, these are meant to be $100 more than the Titan EX, and they've been hard to get. So let's have a shot and see how they go. Okay, so I've got two arrows to try out. One's the carbon, these are the ice point, and we'll just take off the loose things. So these are like this straight carbon arrow. They're 500 spine, 120 grain point, 29 inches in drawing. .209. Now we're going to try the other arrow. These are like an X10. These are the Pandera CA320s. They're an aluminium barreled carbon arrow, so like an X10. So 209. These have 120 grain points on as well. .201 feet per second. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to fit the Argon X limbs and we're going to compare that draw cycle and we're going to compare the speed. Okay, so the first thing I'll say about the Argon X limb, they've been hard to source. So that's the first thing. So in China, right now they're struck with COVID, so they're all locked up, not allowed to go out of their house. Apparently the Chinese government's giving them food. So there's no work going on. It's having a huge impact on their economy. That's what I've been told by the people who work in the factories. They all want to get back to work, but they're not allowed to because they don't want, the government doesn't want people dying. So that's what I've been told. Now, so these limbs have been hard to source. Materials have been hard to source. So they're meant to be faster. These are 2 pounds less. I really like the graphics because it's red and black. And that goes with my whole color theme. I think it looks awesome. Now, Fivics limbs. I've been selling Fivics for probably a couple of years now. No warranties, nothing. 2 years, love it. Been like my bow, I shoot every single day. It's outside. I don't unstring it, and probably Fivics would hate me for that. I don't unstring it. I shoot it every day, and it probably has a hard life, right? Well, my bows do get a bit of a hard life, but I'm going to show you my limbs. So these are my limbs. There's the marks at the front. Virtually nothing on the back. Virtually nothing. That's the other limb. Now these, I was going to say I've got a scratch, but I don't. Look, I throw these. When I say I throw them, I leave my bow generally assembled in the back of the car, and that's it. I go to the shoot, I shoot, come home. I shoot more. They've been really good. Now, there's lots of limbs you can fit. You can fit any limb to any bow. And I did a review, I tried the Fivics limb, I shot some scores, but then I shot better scores. That's why I shoot them. There's other limbs which are faster than Fivics limb. Okay, the Win MXT limb, the Yuka limb is faster. I think at about 220 feet per second. Considerably faster, but I didn't shoot more points. So I'm going to say a bit smoother, but what the Koreans told me is because you got more pressure on your fingers, it's a bit cleaner off the shot. So basically what they said was the super recurve limbs are better for people who don't shoot as much because it's a bit smoother. So this is the ice point arrow, so 209 with the Titan EX, 2 pounds heavier. .211. So 2 feet per second faster with 2 pound lighter limb. Now, with a recurve, 2 pounds, you can feel this feels easy. gonna say at the end it doesn't feel as aggressive, but it could just be it's 2 pounds lighter. So 211. We'll shoot another one. .209. So effectively with 2 pounds lighter I'm getting the same speed. Now let's just try the CA320. So this is like an X10, slightly heavier arrow. I'm going to say with the ice point to the CA320, I've been shooting the ice points for a bit lately because they're a bit cheaper, and I've been shooting fine with them. They're slightly stiffer because I've got the stainless steel point instead of the tungsten point, because the stainless steel point is longer, I'm thinking. So the arrows come out a little bit stiffer than the CA320s. So my CA320s are coming out a little bit weaker. So, but I can still fine. I shoot about the same scores. .201. .202. Okay, so my summary of that, I think I can't feel the difference between the limbs. Could be my imagination, but I don't think the Argon X limb stacks as much as the Titan EX limb because I just drew it back. But it could be the poundage is lighter, so maybe I'm just not feeling it as much. The Argon X slightly faster than the Titan EX. It is more expensive limb, whether it's worth it or not, that's up to you. For me, I'm shooting recurve a lot, and I'm going to say it's going to make no difference in scores because I'm not that good. Okay, so let's just, I know it's going to make no difference. What's going to make difference is me training more and getting my form correct and getting my release good. That's going to make all the difference in the world. So limbs, not going to make any difference. However, saying that, 2 points is 2 points. I think at the indoor nationals, I probably wasn't far off of winning as far as points, and whoever won would probably say, no, I beat you by 6 points. Look, you might have beaten me by more, I don't know. But it was relatively close. And I'm trying to buy some points. That's what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to buy some points. So I would buy the Argon X limbs just because of the red finish. Look, they're 2 or 3 feet per second faster is not significant. It's not. But it's something. 2 to 3 feet is something, and even though the limbs are $100 more expensive, that's US. Look, I've got so much invested in the archery. I've now got a bow for cloud. I'm going to have a bow for recurve. Sorry, I'm going to have a bow for indoor. I'm going to have a bow for outdoors. I'm going to probably have 2 bows for outdoors. One on a higher poundage for training and one for shooting. Like, I'm going to make a commitment to this recurve and see how far I can go. So for me, if I could get the Argon X limbs in the right poundage for me, I would take them. But saying that, I still need to build up so they suit. So if I could afford, if the Argon X limbs were available, I would take them over the EX, even though they're $100 more, just because it's 2 feet per second. I'll take it. They felt good to shoot. I'm happy enough. The Titan NX and the Titan EX limbs are the same limb, okay, as far as I'm concerned. The Argon X limbs are meant to have a slightly different carbon, which I can't tell the difference. It feels identical. However, if it is 2 feet per second, then it's like, well, it's $100 more, I'll take the $100 to be 2 feet per second. It's definitely not the feel of a super recurve, and these are not a super recurve limb. Right? the super recurve limbs. So some of my issues with the super recurve limb, the limb notches here were very small, so hard to load and unload the bow. They're harder to string than a standard recurve, but they are faster. But for me, this felt very easy to draw, and it's 2 pounds less than I'm currently shooting. I am recovering from COVID and my muscle tone is coming back, so I'm probably ready to jump up again from the existing limbs. So Fivics, great products, like really good products. Haven't had any problems. Sometimes they're in short supply, and hopefully the boss isn't going to get angry at me for saying that, but he knows that's the case. So they have been in short supply, but if you can get them, they're good. I'm really comfortable with the grip. That's got nothing to do with the Argon X limbs. So would I recommend the Argon X limb over other limbs? Look, I've shot well with the Fivics limbs. I've shot well with them, and I've shot better scores with them. So that's why I'm with them. When I find another bow I shoot better scores with, I'll swap. That's the way it goes. Now, the Fivics shirt that I'm wearing, it's kind of interesting. It's like stretchy material. And what's really good about the Fivics shirt, it's stretchy material. So when you're shooting recurve, you need this to be tight. You can't have it, sorry about the allergies, something's obviously in the air. You can't have this flopping around. Really comfortable. When you shoot, you can't have it too tight on your shoulders because it affects the way you're shooting. And I've had all sorts of problems wearing clothes in winter because it's too hard. I can't feel my muscles. This shirt feels great. It's got a collar, so when it's really hot and you're burning your neck off, it's great. Very happy with it. It is expensive, but it's a very comfortable, really good shooting shirt. You want tight fitting and you want flexible. This is very flexible material and perfect for shooting. You may cook in it, however, for summer. If summer ever comes, you may cook in it, but we'll try that out when it happens. So Argon X limbs over the Titan or over the NX. Can't tell the difference. It's a little bit faster, good quality limbs, and super happy with Fivics. So quality, no warranties. Price point, it's about the same or a little bit less than other top line limbs on the marketplace, and they've been very good. I'm Stephen Hand from Archery Supplies. Thanks for watching. Bye.